Another example, verse 6. On another Sabbath, he went into the synagogue and was teaching, and a man was there whose right hand was shriveled. This, in an agrarian society, would be a tremendous disadvantage because you need your hands to work in the fields. This guy probably couldn't work. He probably was a beggar. He couldn't support his family. This little shriveled hand was a major issue for him. The Pharisees and the teachers of the law were looking for a reason to accuse Jesus, so they watched him. The word watched there means to spy on him, to watch out of the corner of his eye. They were hoping to trap him. They were watching him closely to see if he would heal on the Sabbath. Now, Mishnah Yoma 8:6 told the Jewish people they were not allowed to heal on the Sabbath unless the person who was ill was in mortal danger. So if they weren't going to survive till the next day, apparently you were allowed to heal them. But a shriveled hand? No, well, that doesn't constitute mortal danger, does it? And so you're not allowed to heal that guy on Sabbath. That was the rule. But Jesus, verse 8, knew what they were thinking and said to the man with the shriveled hand, "Get up and stand in front of everyone." If my mom was here, she would lean over and she would say, "Isn't Jesus a rascal?" Jesus is such an imp sometimes, she would say. You see, Jesus got the guy who needed to be healed up in front of everybody. He got up and he stood there. Jesus is making a point. Jesus could have healed him the next day. The guy's had a shriveled hand his whole life. One more day is not going to make a difference. He could have taken him out back. He could have said, "Hey, buddy, psst, come here. Shh, come here. Shh. Psst. All right, good." He could have done that. He didn't do that. What did he do? He said, "Hey, you with the shriveled hand, come stand in front of everyone who thinks it's against the rules to show compassion to someone in need on the Sabbath. Stand in front of them. Just wait right here. I got to ask a simple question." He said to them all, "I ask you, which is lawful on the Sabbath, to do good or to do evil, to save life or destroy it?" He's challenging their rules. He looked around at all of them. No one said anything, notice. And then he said to the man, "Stretch out your hand." And he did so. And the hand was completely restored on Sabbath. He was healed. I'm thinking everyone was just thrilled. Verse 11, but they were furious. The word furious is anoia. It means irrational anger. It's translated in places pathological rage. The Pharisees went off when this guy was healed. I mean, just look at it. Do you think maybe they're a little off in their understanding of how the world's supposed to work? Because you see, rule keepers become rule police, and rule police have a really hard time loving rule breakers. So the way Jesus deals with that is he becomes a rule breaker so that he can love people. Jesus just keeps surprising us, doesn't he? He's such a rascal.